What's happening, everybody? Sir Joseph coming your way. Get ready to experience the most difficult Dragon Quest game you've ever played. Now, I played this on this channel before, only it did not look that great. It was about 4 years ago. Don't know how many of you have been fans of me for that long, but I'm playing it again because it's my winter jam. So, one of several. So here we go. This is Dragon Quest II. That's right. This is, by far, the most difficult Dragon Quest game I've ever played. So yeah. And yeah. I'll explain this later. The reason why I named the guy Tut is because if you name your player that, you don't get any encounters. Ever. I think. It's speedrunning technique. But I'm not gonna play as him. I'm even gonna play as that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Now let's begin a new quest. And I guess I can actually put Joseph here. Holy Christ! Well, let's do it. Joseph. And this file select screen, man. The message speed is exactly like Dragon Quest 1, where if you put, well, no, it's not like Dragon Quest 1, I'm sorry. Dragon Quest 1, it was the dialogue. In Dragon Quest 2, it's in the random battles. But yeah, this game takes place roughly 100 years after Dragon Quest 1, and it says there are many generations. So different than Dragon Quest 1, you don't just explore one continent, you explore several. And this is one of the first games ever for the NES to do that. Even Ultima 4 that I played yesterday, or the other day, that came out in 1991, I think. So that was like 2 years of, before or after this. So yeah, this is some pretty high tech stuff for back in the day. For back in 1989, I think that's when this game came out, either late 89 or really early 90. But yeah, Hargon's attacking these guys and taking them down. Taking them downtown. Taking them down to the ground. Oh. Soldier just got destroyed. Just got bopped. King's like, I'll beat you down, boy. And remember this princess here. Because we're gonna be, you know, just remember her. That's all. That's all I gotta do. Uh-oh. Oh no. I love how these enemies just appear out of thin air, too. Now, there are ports for this game, and I did play them back in the day. I'm not going to play them, though. I'm just going to play the NES one. Because one, the NES one is just way more challenging, way more rewarding because it's challenging. And two, the ports are pretty much the same. The difference between the ports and the NES one, and this sucks right here, look at this. This is how you start a game right here. Wow. Look at that. It's like, this castle's destroyed. It's over. You know, all the soldiers just got killed. There's one left, struggling to get out. It's ridiculous. Yeah. But he does. It's good. Alright. Oh, check this out. Like I said, though, the only major differences between the NES version and the ports is that the NES version is a little bit easier, or the ports are a little bit less difficult. Oh wow, so it's just normally like that, the screen. Okay. That's so weird. I thought the screen thought like my OBS was like really weird, whatever. So you know, there's not many differences between the NES version and the ports. The ports, one of your players can equip better weapons. Enemies don't do as much damage. Your stats get a little bit. Your stats are a little better. Your stats grow a little bit more consistent. among a few other things, but it's generally the same game. Yeah, so, ooh, it's dying words. Guy dies right in front of everyone's eyes. Jeez. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a 3D version of this? Jeez. It's like, oh, here's the soldier choking up blood, you know. But yeah. So we gotta start our journey here. Alright. Okay. Ah, and Moonbrook. See, that's where that was the castle that just got destroyed. And the princess of that area, of that castle, will be joining us. Now, different from the first version, you have to equip stuff. It doesn't just auto-equip, like in the first game. And yeah, there's no stairs command anymore. There's no take command. The search command pretty much is the take command. And the stairs, they're just automatic. So, here we go. Let's say hi to this dog real quick. And we're off. Okay. First thing I need to do is need to grind. Grinding is not going to take that long, so this will not be... This won't be too bad. That's like I said, if you use the name TUT in all caps, you won't get any encounters. Until... Yeah, you won't get any encounters at all. But there's one place where you get like a forced encounter, and then that will soft lock the game. So, if you're scared of encounters and you don't really want to use them, then use TUT, all caps. And then to eliminate the bug, you just save your game and then reset, and the bug will be gone, and then you'll get random battles. So you can do that. You can do that to get all your players. And I was gonna do that, but I kind of want to play the game traditionally here. I feel like it's you know, I'm obligated to do that. But you know, if you want to get both your other players, and you want to get them all at the same level, you can put in the name TUT and go ahead and get them, and then save, and then you can just grind them all up, all three of you together. But that doesn't really matter because the other players, they require a lot more XP to level than the Prince of Maidenhall. The Prince of Maidenhall, he levels the quickest. Can't use any magic, but his attack power is ridiculous. His defense power is awesome. He's pretty much going to be your... He's your meat shield, and he's your DPS player. So, yeah. The other two are almost kind of there, but kind of not there. So, yeah. And these enemies are real simple. Big slugs and slimes. They can't really do much to you. You just pretty much beat them up. You can one-shot them for the most part. Only problem about this game is that the smallest difference between your attack and defense and your hit points creates like is like the deciding factor in most fights. So like if an enemy has like 10 hit points instead of 5 or 6 at my level of the game, they might kill me because it'll take me more than one shot to kill them. As far as your accuracy goes, I would argue it's about 90%. For every 9 attacks, you can expect 1 to miss. Or for every 10. For every 10 physical attacks you enter in, you can expect like 1 or 2 to miss. So you can pretty much expect every attack to land. But also, you know, keep that in mind that the enemy will dodge. I don't know if enemies have evasion in this game. Look at that. See, I'm at 1 hit point. Because it took me 2 cycles to beat the big slug instead of 1. So I want to see something here. Oh, I can't get the shield. Okay. I was gonna get a shield and then die. when you die, you just lose half your money. So, if you have like no money, then who cares if you die? And that's going to be a strategy I'm going to use. That's for certain a speedrun strategy, and you can do that to, you know, skip parts of the game, that kind of stuff, to fast track back to where you need to be, other stuff like that. You see, look, I didn't one-shot that one big slug, so now all three of them are going to hit me instead of just 2. So I'm out by 2 hit points there. Should have 27 instead of 25. So now look at that. They just freaking took me to the woodshed. There. Look at that. So, small differences are the difference in this game. So if you're struggling, you probably just need to gain like 1 level. You gain like 1 level, and all of a sudden, everything's going to be good. I suggest you level a lot. I suggest you level often in this game, especially the NES version. In the ports, you can kind of get away with low levels. That's only because the enemies are a little nicer. They do a little less damage. Your players deal a little bit more damage. They certainly have more hit points, and you can equip better stuff, other things like that. But for the most part, you want to make sure your levels are on point. Like, I'm at level 3, so I can do whatever I can do pretty much whatever I want now. Here's another enemy, Iron Ant, and they're just like the slugs and the slimes. They have a little bit more defense power, I believe. This enemy is dangerous. I might get killed here. Oh, I got lucky. Yeah, those ghost mice can do a lot of damage to you. So this is left line. Good, and we'll go ahead and rest there. I'll buy a shield. Also, you want to make sure your players are definitely upgraded, especially in defense power. Defense power is like the crux of this. If all else fails, just get better armor, no matter where it's at, no matter what it is. Because even that small little difference of 4 defense power, that's going to take me very far. So, here's some new enemies. Drakes. These guys have 9 hit points. Look how much damage they're doing, though. 3 apiece. So, you know, if you don't kill them... Now, look. Alright, well, 1... Alright, that's fine. So, yeah. But still, if I'd started the next cycle with just 1 Drake up there, it would have saved me a good, maybe 6 or 8 hit points. So, you know, that kind of stuff counts. Oh. Whoa. Lots of XP. There's some Iron Ant. Iron Ant and big slugs. Yeah, in the beginning is all about just being careful, staying out of trouble, being able to detect how much damage every enemy will do to you. Like, if an enemy does, you know, 3 damage, there's 3 left standing, and 1 shot can kill 1 enemy, and you have like 20 hit points, you might want to run, because you don't know if you're going to kill these enemies. So, fortunately, I'm very experienced in playing this game, and I've been playing it since I was a kid. So, I know what I'm doing. But if I didn't know what I was doing, I would just play it safe. So, like right here. Yeah, I'm running. Because these guys might kill me. I got lucky. Real lucky when you run away. Yeah. Usually, it's not like that. Usually you'll run and you'll fail, and it'll suck. Now I'm setting up to get the next player, the Prince of Cannock. There's certain events you need to do in order to recruit him. Like, we have to go to his home first. Oh, it's another thing that the Android version, and I can explain that later on. Only need 5 XP. Oh, Glyn is the guy's name. Alright, cool. And we'll go ahead and save. And yeah, I'll continue. Alright, cool, nice. I can't wait to have him join me. Yeah. I'll go ahead and gain one more level. Return spells. In the first game, it just returned you back to the castle, because that's the one place you can save, and that's it. In this game, in the NES version, and in the Super Nintendo, and in the or the Super Famicom, and the Game Boy Color versions, it also returns you back to where you last saved. In the Android version, and I love the Android version for this, the return spell, or the zoom spell, what they call in that game, it'll return you to anywhere. It has return locations. So, if you're going to start with Dragon Quest II, start with the Android version. The Android version is my favorite. And I wish I could play it, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to stream Android stuff on my PC. But I wish I could, because I would totally play that. Alright, yeah, so. Alright. That about does it for Dragon Warrior 2. In the next episode, we will go ahead and seek out the Prince of Cannock. And hopefully he'll join us. Alright. And that'll be next time. Keep being awesome. Take care. Peace.